everyone. I am not Jonah Weiland, obviously. This is Jill Pantozzi, filling in for him for a bit on CBR TV. And with me right now is Daniel Dae Kim from Lost, of course. And if you aren't caught up with Lost, please turn away right now because we will be getting to that in just a few minutes. So how's your experience so far at New York Comic Con?
Really great, really pleasant. I'm looking forward to getting out there and seeing all the cool stuff.
You did a signing, right? Do you have any interesting fans say anything to you?
Everyone was just really great, actually. Very polite, very respectful, and really enthusiastic. So all good.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Now you're not totally new to this sort of thing. You've done a lot of sci-fi work before. You're on Angel, Charmed, Star Trek. Is that something that you're interested in, or has that just happened?
It's just been the way my career has kind of unfolded. For whatever reason, science fiction has been really open about casting Asian males in interesting parts, and so I've taken advantage of it. So I'm grateful to have any interesting character in any genre.
Awesome. And comic books? Into any of that?
Yeah. Comic books. I grew up reading them. I haven't read the most recent ones, although some of my brother's friends keep telling me to. But I remember growing up reading Iron Fist and Iron Man, and remembering the Mandarin and Iron Man, and Batman Year One, Death of Superman. Those were some of my favorites.
Favorite characters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now Lost, of course.
Yes.
Big news. You aren't dead.
No, I think, yes, I'm not dead.
Can you pulse? Yeah? Okay. When you had the script last season, did it say Jin dies? Or was it left open-ended? So did you know? Were you sure?
Let's see. It did not say Jin dies. It was left open-ended. But the producers gave me a call right before the script came out and said, you're going to read something that looks bad, but really isn't. So don't worry.
So you knew. So you were confident that you were coming back.
Yeah. So that way, when I read the script, I could be like, wow, cool. I get to blow up.
Yeah.
So
you have no idea the collective oh my God around the nation when you were turned over on Wednesday. I mean, I screamed in my own house.
Really?
I literally screamed. Because it was one of those things, sometimes, you see the back of a character, you can tell who it is, but, you were floating in the ocean, so it was a little,
Yeah. No, it's great that it was a surprise, and I kind of like the fact that they put it at the end of an episode as a little teaser for the next one.
Yeah, they're big on the cliffhangers.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right.
So, can you tell us anything about what's coming up?
Well, I think there's going to be more time travel involved, and I think a lot of the season is going to deal with getting everyone reunited, because that was the task of the Oceanic Six going back. So we'll see if our paths cross one another and we all get together again.
How do you feel about the fact that they have sort of taken that step? Before it was sort of ambiguous as to what the show was about, and now they're saying, this is time travel. We're time traveling now.
Mm-hmm. A lot of science fiction deals with time travel. And sometimes it's really poorly done. Like it just seems like an excuse to tell more story. But when it's well done and it's well thought out, I think it's really intriguing. And I think that's why it's such a lasting theme. In science fiction. So it's very complex and complicated. The way we're doing it in our show. But there is an overarching logic to how everything works. And I think it'll be really interesting for the science fans of our show to kind of see how it all unfolds.
Right, yeah, they definitely have gotten into it with like physics and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's science-based, and it's gonna make for a lot of noise on the chat boards.
Oh, it definitely does. Believe me, any little thing makes for noise on the chat boards when it comes to Lost, I think. So they have said that they've set an end date. Are you confident that you'll stay through till the very end?
I'm hopeful. I've never been confident. In 6 years on the show, I've never been confident.
It's hard to be on Lost. You never know.
It's true. It's hard to be confident on our show about whether you're going to be around for the next episode, let alone the next season. But I feel like Jin's got some fans, and I like to think I work hard and keep my head down. So let's see.
Keep a low profile just to be safe, right?
Right. It doesn't hurt.
Anything fun going on with the cast this season as far as behind the scenes? I mean, is there any pranks going on? Anything just,
Oh, you know what? The pranks seem to have ended among the cast members, but we'll still prank the crew every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, what's been going on a lot this season is baby fever. You know, Josh Holloway's going to have a baby, and so we've all been preparing for that celebration.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So coming up, I know that you are going to be playing the King of Siam
Yes.
in The King and I in England. Tell me about that a little bit.
It's going to be at the Royal Albert Hall for a limited engagement in June, and it's going to be, from what I've seen, an amazing production. It's a 5,000 seat hall that they're going to eliminate 2,000 seats of to put this enormous stage that's on water.
Wow.
You know, I've never done a musical before, so this should be an interesting challenge.
I think you make a good King of Siam.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm a King and I fan. So.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, then from a fan, that means something.
Great. Anything else coming up, sci-fi related? I know you do a few video game voices too, right?
Yeah, I've done Saints Row, and my character reappeared on 24, and a couple others. But other than that, the Andromeda Strain that was
Right.
out. I think it's out on DVD now. But that's more sci-fi too, actually.
Yeah.
But heavier on the sci than the fi, I think, that one. But yeah, that's it.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, Lost back on Wednesdays on ABC, which I think everyone's really excited about.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
Hey, see you guys. This is CBR TV.